Hello my gorgeous little love bugs out there, and welcome. In today's video I'm going to be testing out the new One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base Beauty Blur Balm. I'm going to do a wear test, show you guys how it applies, and give you guys all the info on this product and let you guys know my thoughts on it. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Bree and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun colorful makeup content. So if those are things you like to watch, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Alright loves, it is 10 a.m. for me, well 10:20 a.m. and this is really early for me to be filming. Normally it takes me forever to get my shit together in the morning. Like, I'm usually all over the place, but obviously your girl got some good sleep. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I feel motivated and I'm super hyped. I probably had way too much caffeine, but you know what? It is what it is. I am feeling good and pumped, and I'm so excited to try out this product. I'm feeling cute too. I like my little sweater. I got these little earrings. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like a little plant. It's this crazy plant lady, but honestly it should say crazy plant killer because I'm horrible at keeping plants alive, but I thought it was cute. Anyways, I'm getting all over the place. I'm going on a tangent, but I did talk to you guys about this product from One Size Beauty when I did my newest makeup releases video, which I'll link below. I'll put it up in the corner if you want to check it out. But I said I was going to order it, and once it came in the mail, I was going to do a wear test, and it finally arrived. So I'm very excited to put this on my face, but I'll show you guys up close what the packaging looks like. If you don't know, One Size Beauty is Patrick Starr's brand. You can actually purchase this on One Size Beauty's website or Sephora. And this has a really cool applicator. So I thought you would have to twist it off to get the product out, but it actually has like a little part where you press down and then it opens up and you can squeeze out the product. So I think that's very different. I've never seen packaging like that. Now, of course, you can take it off if you want to and you prefer to do it that way. But I thought that applicator was really cool. Now this goes for $33. There's 18 shades in this product. And from Sephora's website, it says it's supposed to have medium coverage, have a natural finish, it's oil-free, alcohol-free, it's supposed to be good for blemished skin, it's cruelty-free, vegan. It also has skincare ingredients in here. It has white rose stem cells, which are supposed to improve the appearance of skin tone, help absorb oil over time. It also has avocado and mango hydro blend, which that's supposed to boost hydration for visibly smooth skin texture, and it says it has skin-like treated pigments. Not sure what that means, but it's supposedly a lightweight skin mimicking technology that instantly blurs and feels like your skin. So there's a lot of claims here. And then on One Size Beauty, it says that it is a breathable, buildable, and bouncy formula. So it's supposed to feel like lightweight on the skin, feel undetectable, almost like a second skin finish. So that's cool. I think the claims are really good on this. So I'm excited to put this on my face. I do have oily skin. I have textured skin, fine lines, and large pores, a little bit of breakout. So I'm really going to be testing out this product today. And I'm going to try to wear it for at least 12 hours. That is my goal. If not, at least 11 hours. So I think I want to zoom you guys in and apply it, show you guys how it goes on with a sponge and a brush, and then we can go from there. So here it is. Here's my skin in all its beautiful glory. I have a lot of things I want to cover up today, so hopefully this product will help do that. I'm going to use primer on one half of my face. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Face Primer. I always use this primer in my wear test to keep it consistent, but normally I would use a primer when going in with a foundation because I need all the help I can get with my oily skin. But this is really good at helping the foundation last longer on the skin, as well as like minimizing pores and stuff. So I'm going to use it on the left side of my face and see how it does. And then on this side, we'll see how the Beauty Blur Balm does without a primer. So I'm going to go in with one side with a brush. This is the Morphe Y6 brush. Other side, I'm going to use a damp beauty blender, and we'll just see how it applies. Like, what is the best application? So I'm going to squeeze it right here on my brush, just a little bit. It has a thicker consistency, so it doesn't seem like one of those like super liquidy foundations. And when I feel it, it has like a moussey feel to it. So I'm intrigued. I'm gonna put the excess off on my face. and we'll see how this works. This is in the shade medium 1. I forgot to tell you guys that, which is described as medium with neutral undertones. So I think the shade actually does pretty good for my skin. Yeah, let's see. So I'm just gonna spread this around, see how it does. It's spreading really nicely. It's doing really good with a brush. And so far it's giving pretty good coverage. I would say this is medium coverage. So here it is on one half of my face, and the coverage is really good on this. It took away the like pinkness in my skin. It evened out my skin tone. It blended really nicely. It is medium coverage. Now you see a little bit peeking through, but not a lot. I mean, this coverage is really nice. And it sits on the skin really nicely so far. I do like how it looks. So now let's go in the other side with a sponge. So maybe I'll just squeeze it on my sponge here. I'm gonna try to do the same amount. I think that looks pretty comparable to what I used on the other side. And let's just dab it out with this sponge. I wanna see if it changes anything or looks weird. Because some foundations do better with a sponge, some do better with a brush. So let's see. Just gonna dab this out. So there it is with a sponge. I don't think it sheared it out too much. I mean, there's a little bit less coverage on this side versus the brush. Like you can see a little bit more peeking through, but it blended nicely with a sponge as well. So I feel like you can do it either way. You can just do it based more on like what is your preference on applying foundations, but it looks good. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more on my brush just to make sure each side is pretty even. I want it to look like we have the same amount of coverage on each side. So I'm just going over the sponge side a little bit more with the brush. So here it is fully applied on my face. I really like the coverage. It took away any redness. It covered up this little blemish on my chin really well. And it is drying it down almost to like maybe like a soft matte feel. It has a slight tack, but nothing much. So it seems like it does dry down fairly quickly on the skin. I want to go in with the One Size Beauty concealer over, see how the concealer lays over this product. I'm assuming these are going to work together since it is both from One Size, and I think I'm just going to use my sponge to blend it out. I'm not going to go in with a lot. I typically don't like to use a lot of concealer. I just like to kind of even it out on the under eyes and have more of like natural coverage down there. So we'll see how this blends. So the concealer laid over the foundation really nicely, but I'm assuming they would work together since they're the same brand. And now I'm gonna powder my face really quickly. I always powder. There's no way I would go without powder over my foundation. That's just how I do it. Now, if you're more of a dry skin type, you might not need powder because it does feel like it's drying down to more of like that matte finish. But I'm just using my Too Faced Perfect Peach like mattifying powder, which is my favorite holy grail powder. I usually use this to set my foundation and help like, you know, fill in the lines and smooth out everything. So that set down it really nicely with the powder. I think everything is looking good. Let me zoom you guys in a little closer so you guys can see. It does definitely have more of like a matte finish to it. Definitely did dry down, but I think it looks really good. I like the coverage. I like how it's sitting on my face. It does feel lightweight, doesn't feel heavy at all. So now I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and I'll come back and show you guys how like everything laid over the foundation in my final look, and we will go from there. All right, guys, I'm back. My makeup is done. I think I look real cute today, but it's actually been about 3 hours since I went and did some stuff around the house, and then I went and had lunch, and I totally forgot to show you guys the time when I first put the foundation on, but it was around 10 a.m. and it's actually 1:24 now. So I'm pretty surprised at how my makeup is looking right now. It is still quite matte. There's no shine coming through at all. The bronzer, blush, and highlighter went over this foundation really nicely. It powdered really nicely. So I am feeling good about this so far. I feel like it's probably gonna do pretty good for my oily skin. So I will check in with you guys again at like the 6-hour mark and then at the end of the night. So I will be right back. Hey my loves, I'm actually filming on my phone. I'm in my bedroom right now. I just wanted to use some natural light to show you guys where my face is at. But wow, it is still looking pretty matte. For 6 hours and having really oily skin, I would have normally been quite shiny at this point, but this is amazing and I haven't touched up at all or anything. And I don't feel like it's really settling or separating. I don't feel like anything has faded off my face. Wow, this is going strong. But I'm now going to go into my makeup room under studio lighting. We'll see where we're at and see if I need to do any touch-ups. Okay, we're in my makeup room. I'll show you guys the time. It's actually 5 o'clock right now. So we are at like the 6.5 hour mark. And my face does not look that shiny at all. Normally when I do these wear tests and I get into the studio light, my face is like super shiny. But this is the best I've ever seen my face look at a 6 hour mark with a foundation. Like, this product is very mattifying. And honestly, I don't even feel like I would need to powder up at this point. Like, I would be fine, which is so shocking. Normally, I always need powder at least by the 6 hour mark. So I'm just going to get a little bit of powder. I'm going to use the Nabla pressed powder and just see if this can be touched up a little bit. Because sometimes foundations can get weird when you like put powder on it after it's been like sitting on the skin for a while, like get kind of separated and weird. But honestly, I don't think this is going to be a problem. So I just dabbed just very little. And there we go. I'm like fully matte again. That is insane. I'll show you guys up close. Now that I've put some powder, I am just really impressed. So far, I'm impressed. But I'm going to wear it for another, I think, 6 hours. And I will check in at the end of the night. But so far, the results are pretty good. All right, loves, I'm here for my final check-in. And look at how good my skin looks. It is only a little bit shiny, and most foundations would have looked like this at like the 6 or 4 hour mark. And this is the 12-hour mark. I'll show you guys the time. It is 10:03. And I have been wearing this all day. I did work stuff. I ran errands. I cooked dinner. I went out. It was like cold and windy and rainy. And my makeup is still looking pretty flawless. Like, I'm shocked. This is probably one of the best BB creams I've ever tried. It stayed pretty matte for a long time. It took a while for me to get shiny. I think like maybe at 8 hours, I finally started to see like the shine peeking through. But that is amazing for my skin type. But I'll get a little closer so you guys can see everything. My forehead, around my nose. Now, I did rub off a little bit on my chin, but I have a habit of like resting my face like this and rubbing my face. But besides that, it's pretty good. There's not really much transfer. Like, I see the oils on my finger, but I just touched my nose and the foundation's not really lifting. This is crazy. I don't feel like it's enhanced texture or like sank into little fine lines anywhere. It didn't really collect around my nose. So I think this is going to be really good if you have an oily skin type. I'm going to just powder a little bit just to see. I had a little bit of powder on this brush from earlier. And honestly, bam, I could go for like another like 4 hours if I wanted to. I mean, I don't because I want to go to bed. But there we go. I was able to like kind of mattify it up. And it looks so good. So let me zoom you guys out a little bit so I can wrap up this video. All right, I need to like hurry up and wrap this up so I can end my night and go relax and take a shower and everything. But honestly, I am so impressed by this BB cream. This was so great at staying matte, lightweight. It didn't get cakey. It didn't break up. It didn't get like super shiny. You could touch it up throughout the day. It never felt heavy on the skin. It felt very skin-like. I feel like it gives you like light medium to medium coverage. And I just think this would be a great product if you're looking for something lightweight during the summertime, especially when it like gets hot and if you do have oily skin. Now, I'm not sure how this would do if you had normal or dry skin because it does have a very matte finish. It does dry down pretty quickly. So if you're dealing with very like dry patches on your skin, I'm not sure if it would do too well over like dry patches like that. Now, maybe if you paired it with hydrating products, like a very hydrating primer, maybe you didn't set it with powder, you use like a hydrating setting spray, you could make it work for your skin type. But I do recommend this if you're looking for something long wearing that has more of a matte finish, that is lightweight, then I think you would be happy with this product. I'm very impressed, and dare I say it, I think this might be even better than my Estee Lauder sheer makeup. I mean, I don't know. I'm shocked that I'm saying that. And I raved about that Estee Lauder foundation like all last year. It was like a #1 favorite of mine. And I have a contender right here. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this wear test. Hopefully it was helpful and showing you guys how well this lasted on my skin type and everything, and gave you all the info. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below. Did you pick up this product? Are you looking to get it? What kind of skin types do you have? Or any recommendations for other foundations and BB creams that I could try? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this video and you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have other wear tests that I've done linked. I will link this product below and the rest of my makeup I am wearing. I will also have my contact info as well as my other social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. And I would just love for you to check me out over there and check out my other platforms. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video, for hanging out with me. I really appreciate all of y'all, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and year so far. But I'm sending you all so much love and light. But until next time, bye guys.